So, Karl, have you played Doom yet?
Mate, I've been stuck inside for 2.5 weeks. Of course I've played fucking Doom. Doomguy, or the Doom Slayer if you're so inclined, is a video game character defined by his unending obsession with slaughtering the legions of hell. An obsession Doomguy only harbours because the demonic forces made the mistake of hurting the only thing Doomguy gave the remotest whiff of a shit about, his pet rabbit, Daisy.
So, Karl, right, are we talking about, like, the Doom guy from the original games, like the Doom Slayer, like Doom 3 guy? Who are we talking about?
Here's the thing, we might actually be talking about all of them, or none of them, because Doom lore is exceedingly complex, which is very funny when you consider that, John Romero, in regards to the first Doom game and why it didn't really have a story, famously quipped, story in a video game is like story in a porno. You don't really need it and it doesn't expect to be there, or something to that effect. And now you've got like Doom 2016 where you're picking up like entire pages full of lore dumps about the Doom Slayer and how he was kicking ass for eons in hell. So we don't really know if the Doom guy from the first games is the same guy, because some games allude to the fact it is, some games don't. But the two trains of thought are that all of the Doom games are canon and that everything that happens in them is like a singular story that's happening to the exact same guy, or that their stories happening parallel to one another in like alternate universes that sometimes cross over with one another and sometimes don't. The story doesn't matter. All you need to know is that Doomguy, whatever version of him you're talking about, fucking hates demons.
So, like, for anyone that hasn't really explored Doom, like, does he have superpowers or anything?
Yeah, it seems like he does, because I think even in the very first Doom game, people worked out he runs at 60 miles an hour. Are you familiar with that?
No.
Where people worked out that Doom guy, if you take the geometry of levels and compare it to Doom guy's listed canonical height, he runs at 60 miles an hour backwards. So no, he's canonically just a guy, and in later games like Doom Eternal, it's hinted that Doomguy was augmented to absorb the ambient energy of hell. Do you know the stuff they talk about in Doom 2016 all the time, like Argent energy?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, which for people who are not familiar with the games is it's the energy produced by hell. And I think in Eternal they reveal that, oh yeah, that's actually just human souls that are just condensed down to energy. Doomguy can absorb this energy and catalyze it within his own body to give him what he needs, which is, and I think this is amazing, the canonical reason why he gets ammo, health, and armor when he rips demons apart. And I'm not sure how much of the lore dumps you read in Doom 2016 and Eternal, because I read them all because they're amazing.
Fucking none of them.
Oh, okay, well you probably should, because they're amazing, because one of them reveals that Doomguy fought the legions of hell for 1,000 years or something stupid like that. There's one that just says, yeah, he fought an army of 2,000 demons and never once slowed or tired. And the reason he could do that is because every time he kills a demon, he gets his health back. And they also say that he killed the biggest, strongest demon to ever exist with his bare hands. And in fact, do you know the reason that you're found naked and strapped to a stone table in the first Doom game?
I have fucking no idea.
Right, well, they say that the demons laid a trap for Doomguy because they couldn't beat him. They were so scared. They laid a trap and they dropped an entire building on him. They walked in, they found him, and they stripped him of his armor and strapped him to that table and still couldn't hurt him. They had him naked, strapped to a table, and still couldn't find a way to physically harm him. So they put him inside a stone coffin and just left it. So they couldn't hurt him, they just left him. And he's so pissed, he just sits inside waiting to come kick someone's ass. And do you know what that reminds me of a little bit?
What?
At the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 5, have you played that?
Yeah, I've played the beginning, yeah.
They send in Quiet to kill, the boss. A guy they know is in a coma, and 5 minutes later she gets thrown out of a window on fire. And the way I heard it summed up is when the best friends play it is, man. Imagine what that looks like to the people outside. Go in and kill that guy in a coma. 5 minutes later, she flies out the window on fire. It's that's the boss, all right, greatest soldier who ever lived.
So, Karl, you still haven't brought up the rabbit yet.
I know, and that's a shame, because the rabbit, or Daisy, has a lot to do with Doomguy's, backstory. In fact, it is the entirety of Doomguy's backstory, because according to a couple of games in the series, which are, as noted, canon, if you happen to follow that line of thinking, The only reason that Doomguy is as angry as he is and is so committed, wholeheartedly to his mission to completely and totally eradicate the legions of hell is because when, hell first started invading our universe, they killed Doomguy's pet rabbit Daisy. That is literally the only reason he fights, and it's the reason he continues to fight, for Daisy. And I think in early Doom games, they even have screenshots just showing Daisy. And it's Doomguy holding her in his hand going, they're all gonna pay. And it's oh man, do it for his rabbit.
Oh god, they John Wicked it.
They did, basically Doomguy is John Wick, but he's just in hell, instead of fighting the Mafia. Oh man, can you imagine if John Wick got the Praetor suit from Doom?
Oh my god.
Can someone whoever ends up editing this one, please Photoshop now, just John Wick in the Praetor suit from Doom. And then have in each hand, Daisy and then his dog from the movie.
Oh,
so now we have the ultimate avenger of just animal rights. Go!
Right, so Karl, you mentioned Daisy in the original Doom games, but what about the new Doom?
Yeah, right. The later Doom games, Daisy is either not mentioned at all or is an Easter egg, except for the game Quake Champions, in which his in-game bio alludes to the fact that Doomguy from the original Doom games and the Doom Slayer from Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal are one in the same. It's just they're just different names that the Legions of Hell gave him, during his fight. And one of the details they added to the Doom Slayer's armor in that game is a little rabbit's foot, which, according to his bio, belongs to Daisy. And it gets a little paragraph that says, Doomguy, or the Doom Slayer, always enters battle carrying the foot of his beloved pet rabbit Daisy. Not for luck, because obviously it didn't bring Daisy much luck, but as a reminder of the innocents lost at the hands of the demonic hordes. And that to me is just fucking glorious. And then in Doom Eternal, so I'm not sure when this video is going to be released, but I'm hoping this isn't a spoiler, because it's not really a spoiler, it's more an Easter egg. Mm-hmm. In the hub world in Doomguy's room, there's just a painting of him holding Daisy. And I kind of want to get that painting now and put it above my bed next to that picture of Sonic shaking the president's hand. Oh, but that's so funny. And as well, just one little detail I want to talk about that game, because I find it really funny, is that the Legions of Hell, they managed to get hold of a super shotgun, which is just it's just an ordinary shotgun. It's just obviously it's so dangerous, because obviously Doomguy's fucking insane. And it says that, they hide it in a special facility because the demons think it has magic powers. They think, oh no, it's the Doomguy's ultimate weapon. It eviscerates this must be his legend. It's just a shotgun. But they treat it as Excalibur or something. It's no, it's the shotgun. So it's a really good one, but it's just a shotgun. So Lucas, I'm not sure if it'll be cut or not, but earlier in this video you mentioned that you made the choice at the start of this month, correct?
I did, yeah.
And that choice, people don't know, was between Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing, which were both released on the same fucking day. And I don't know about you, Lucas, but something that brought a smile to my face during these dark and trying times was just all of that amazing fan art people did of just Doomguy and Isabelle hanging out. It's so fucking... People don't know what we're talking about. Some examples of which, with credit to the original artists, will be behind me, and there'll be links to their work below of whichever ones the editor of this piece happens to think were the coolest. And Lucas, what was your favourite Doom Animal Crossing crossover piece of artwork or media that you saw?
So I saw a video of an Animal Crossing band playing Doom music.
So we need to talk about the music of Doom Eternal. Mick Gordon hit it out of the fucking park. Mick Gordon, man, that guy is a fucking genius. I remember I was playing Doom. I was playing it at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I played it the day it came out, all through in one go. And it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I remember I was midway through a fight, and I went, this song's really good. And I just turned my TV on and went, fuck it. I've got neighbours and I don't care. I need to listen to this song. I turned it up, yeah, and started head banging at 3 in the morning. This song is too fucking good. Oh, the one that I saw was all the game shops are just putting out the displays, and they keep putting the Isabelle display out and making a whole Doom Eternal. Someone put a video of they're filming it in the store, and it's Animal Crossing music, and they go around, it's Doom, and it fades into just rip and tear. It's it's so good, it's so fucking good. Because I think I did it as well when I was buying Doom Eternal from Amazon. And when you get the thing about often bought together, it just said often bought together, Doom Eternal, Animal Crossing. I went, too fucking right they are.
How fucking amazing is that?